Welcome to Boxing Media Hub, and you are with Joel and Ender on a Sunday evening, bringing you another live watch-along of Chris Billam-Smith versus Mateusz Masternak. We've heard the national anthems, and we're going straight into it, people, but we are sponsored by Falcon Contracting and boxbets.co.uk, the home of boxing betting. Gamble responsibly, 18 plus. And a big shout out to Price Global Solutions as well, and Adam in America. Before we go any further, we're just going to put it out there. I went for 9-12 stoppage win for Chris Billam-Smith, and Ender went for points. So let us know in the comments how you're looking at this one, guys. SWS Boxing, big shout out to Sam. Come on, Chris Billam-Smith. Come on, Chris, let's go. What's your prediction, Sam? Let us know. Big shout out to Macy as well. Hello to Macy. Ender, it's an intriguing one. Chris Billam-Smith, 19 fights, 18 wins, 12 knockouts. Masternak, 52 fights, 47 wins, 31 knockouts for the WBO World Cruiserweight title. Masternak last out October last year against Waitley, which was a win in unanimous decision. Chris Billam-Smith last out in May against Lawrence Okoli, which he won on majority decision. We can quickly reel it off. Obviously live on Sky Sports now. Nelson, I think Masternak will edge this. He thinks it's going to be a handful for Billam-Smith. And that's Johnny Nelson trying to...
Never mind them. Let's give the people we know. Luke, our good friend Luke, CBS unanimous decision. Obviously, we've Adam, who's in at the fight. He said it would be a points win in a glorious fight, a brilliant fight, but I don't know how serious he was being. Michael has gone for CBS points in a war. Masternak brings the smoke if he is the same that he did against Bellew, but that's a few years ago. That's kind of the thing that goes against him.
Yeah, quite a few years ago.
Stephen McGurr, big friend of the channel, unanimous decision, Billam-Smith. He's clearly just reading mine. I'm only joking, Stephen. I think everybody's gone for a unanimous decision, Billam-Smith. Well, apart from Joel.
I've got Chris Welch here. Billam-Smith needs statement knockout tonight. Masternak is a tough opponent, but Billam-Smith himself knows he will want to win in style after he was gifted a title by Okoli for Okoli hugging him. I think Billam-Smith is a vanilla champ for me. Billam-Smith on points. So there we have it, people. A lot of people going for the points there.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going into round one. Hit the subscribe button as well if you're new to the
channel.
Even
looks a bit German there.
And and Billam-Smith, black shorts with the gold trim, with a little bit of sparkly diamante going on. Masternak, black shorts.
That's a different
green trim, covered in sponsorship. So, yeah, let's see how this one goes. Very edgy encounter straight away here. They're both sort of coming forward, putting their punches in. Chris trying to get behind the jab early, but Masternak, he's a lump, isn't he? Chris forcing the fight here, though. I think it's going to be one of these, Ender, where it's a very tentative first couple of rounds, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, no, they're just doing feeling out and getting each other's range. I mean, that's fair enough.
There was a bit of a jumping headlock there by Masternak.
Bit of a clinch. The referee knows what to do.
I think it's a case of putting your dominance in, isn't it? To say, I'm here, I'm not here to muck around.
We're not here to fuck
I'm not
spiders.
just going to be another opponent on your record. He's going to want to force the physicality, isn't he? Good body shots there by Masternak, but a good one too there by Billam-Smith. Billam-Smith is really poaching at the moment, really forcing the fight. Some good body shots here by Masternak. He moves well, doesn't he? He's very, very on his toes, Masternak. Billam-Smith just trying to get that distance, I think, with a jab at the moment.
Yep.
Minute to go. It's been quite a quite an open first round, to be fair, I'd say.
Yep.
Billam-Smith just seems to be finding the range with that jab a lot better, though. Yeah, definitely in the clinch here. About 20 seconds to go. I think the ref's going to have his hands full in this one, to be fair.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be very scrappy.
Oh, good jab there by Masternak, but then Billam-Smith comes through with the right hand, putting Masternak onto the ropes.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of holding by Billam-Smith, obviously picked that up from a goalie in the last fight.
More holding than Arsenal in 2020. Bay!
So, yeah, there we have it. End of the first. You're right there, Ender.
Yeah, sorry about that.
What are you going for, Ender?
Difficulty.
What are you going for?
Mm-hmm.
Round one.
Round one? Oh, I'll give it to Billam-Smith.
To be fair, I think he landed the jab a lot better. He was getting it a lot cleaner down the middle. Masternak was in there and he was throwing some good shots to the body and that sort of thing. But for me, it just seemed a bit more of a Billam-Smith round there with the cleaner shots. So round one, I give it to CBS. Sounds like a delivery company, but it's not.
Or maybe perhaps an American television network?
Probably. There is that as well.
The most famous CBS?
That went really quick there.
The break. It really did. I better get me old pen and pad out because it's definitely going to be
It's going to be a long one.
Yep. Or no, sure, don't you keep the score now. We give a kind of a combined effort kind of a thing.
Yeah. Only when we sort of split it on the I'll put them separately on the screen. But yeah.
When I go off
holding there, my Masternak again. Billam-Smith, good left hook there. He's really trying to put the pressure on. Big shots here by Masternak, though. Billam-Smith going to the body again. Masternak really does have some power in his shots. The biggest thing is landing them. He's going to make this a real dust up, isn't he? You can just tell.
Chris, how did you have round one?
Good right hand there by Masternak.
Yeah, he rocked back Billam-Smith's head there.
Yeah. Good recovery by Billam-Smith. Gets back on the front foot, though.
Mm-hmm.
But he kind of walked into that shot, didn't he?
Yep. Oh, that was a good right hand from Billam-Smith.
Yeah. Interesting combination there, wasn't there? He kind of went in, but then went to the body as well.
Again, this is a very scrappy fight, like we knew it would be. There's going to be.
I didn't think it would be this early on. I didn't think it would be like this early on. Masternak there.
They are cruiserweights after all.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a wonderful punch from Masternak. Masternak.
That woke him up. That was a real stiff shot, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's why Billam-Smith is holding now.
Yeah, definitely. I don't blame him. That was...
Oh, is there blood coming from the mouth of Chris Billam-Smith?
I think so. I can't see any on Masternak at the moment.
I'm not surprised, given how much head... their heads are clashing a lot. There's bound to be. But I think now that was a punch in the mouth.
Masternak is giving Chris Billam-Smith.
But it was a punch in the mouth that caused that bleeding anyway, so...
Good shot by Billam-Smith there. Good jab. the ref's definitely going to have his hands full in this one. It's
well, in
good
fairness, it's
1-2
not
there by
boring.
Maston.
This has actually been a really exciting second round.
Yeah, I honestly didn't expect this. Sam's jumped in early, and he said,
"Oh well, he's right. I mean,
Yep.
Jesus, you have to give that second round to Masternak.
100%. He went into beast mode.
Yeah."
Yeah, there we have it. Round 2, Masternak.
So it's 19 points all in old money.
But yeah, that was a hell of a shot. That was.
Oh, those right hands were just. Oh, he caught me in the chin. Lovely.
It looked awful in slow mo. People, just to let you know, if you get the chance to watch this fight, that is definitely on the highlight.
It'll be on Sky Sports YouTube in probably. It could be later tonight, or it'll be tomorrow.
They're pretty quick, to be fair.
But they will push it up.
That shot was straight down the pipe. That was
a
beautiful shot.
That was the best shot.
Chris has gone 1-1 as well. So
yeah, that was the best shot of the fight so far.
Let us know in the comments, people, how you're seeing this one at home. But at the same time, hit the subscribe button. There's plenty of big fights coming up soon. Me and Ender will be covering them. So let us know. Chris Billam-Smith getting back behind the jab.
For the Riyadh pay-per-view, it's €20 in Ireland, and you get December for a $5.
Oh well!
So that's €25, and you get the whole month of December, and you get the pay-per-view. So that's decent.
You can't grumble at that, really.
Nope, because every time BT or Sky decide they're giving it to Ireland, they suddenly decide the conversion rate is something bizarre. So fair play to DAZN for that.
Oh, some good work to the body there by Masternak. He's throwing some solid shots. Oh, and a hell of a jab there as well.
Yeah.
Chris Billam-Smith walked into that, but I'll give Billam-Smith his due.
Yeah, he came really strong.
Yeah, he's pushing the fight here. Good uppercut
nice
there in the
clinch. Billam-Smith as well then in the clinch.
Yeah, fantastic shots coming in from both guys here. Really good fight so far. Round 3.
Genuinely, this is one of those that I wrote off, and I'm actually enjoying this fight.
There's a lot of marking under the right eye of Masternak, but he's having a lot more success now. I think since that shot in the second round, he's thinking.
Well, I think the third round is more even.
Yeah, it's a great fight. I think Billam-Smith seems to just have that edge on just judging the distance. He's landing that jab a lot better. But Masternak gets some big.
Well, I mean, Billam-Smith's a taller man, and he's using that height.
Yeah. Masternak's definitely making it awkward, though. Just under a minute to go of round 3. But Billam-Smith chasing here. Cool. If he had landed that would have been good night.
Yeah, that hook from Masternak, but I think it was more of a lash out than a proper hook.
Yeah, a bit of a swing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Bleed neck. So Billam-Smith back behind the jab with a bit of a hook there, but not sort of landing on the gloves more than anything. Oh my word!
Oh, that's some excellent punches from Masternak.
I like this guy.
And Billam-Smith has come back with some of his own. This is a really
shots in this round. Big body shot there. Masternak is throwing some bombs here, I'll tell you.
Chris, keep your bloody gloves up.
To him. He's responded really well in this. I can't wait. They're going to show the highlights now. Sam's gone 2-1 CBS. I have to say, I think Masternak had that round.
Possibly give that round with those punches.
Bloody hell.
It has to be for Masternak.
But do you know what? The recovery, all I will say, the recovery of Billam-Smith was great because he landed some good shots after that. But Masternak had the better in the exchange between the two, in my opinion. He landed a hell of a...
He landed all the scoring punches were from Masternak.
And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots in a row there. Chris has jumped in and said 2-1 Masternak as well. But yeah, let us know at home how you're seeing it. Chris getting caught easily.
Yeah, he really is.
The thing is, he's landing good shots.
What?
But he's landing good shots, but Masternak's landing power.
Yeah, exactly.
Accurate shots. So
Masternak is landing proper scoring punches.
Yeah. Great fight. Great fight. I'm really enjoying this one.
I did not expect this to be this good.
No, I didn't. We're in round 4 now.
And actually, shout out to Adam, who's there, and he said it.
Yeah, he said it's going to be a good
barnstormer.
This one. Yeah.
He said a barnstormer. That was his words, and this is a barnstormer. But I'm not sure if we're going to get a CBS decision.
Well, if we get there, some of the shots these
that's
guys
my
are
point.
giving
I don't think it might. Like, this doesn't look like one of those two fighters won't see the final bell.
No, well, be between 9 and 12, right?
Like, you can't fight like that for 12 solid rounds. Unless, of course, the tempo dies down, which you could. But at the moment, there's just a lot of wrestling. Oh! Chris Billam-Smith.
Yeah. Big naughty there.
He's on the shoulder there. So he's not all sweetness and light after all. He can box 32.
I think he might have to in this one because Masternak's making it that sort of fight. He's really roughing him up.
Masternak is throwing foul shots, to be fair.
No, I mean in the sense of he's forcing him to try and do other things because he's
CBS Chris is really pushing things more in this round, to be fair to him.
He's holding a hell of a lot.
Well, Masternak's leaning on him as well. Oh, another great punch by Masternak. Straight on.
And again?
Jesus. Chris Billam-Smith defending with your face is not a good idea.
There's some fantastic 1-2s in here, I tell you.
Nice uppercut from Chris. A nice hook from Chris Billam-Smith.
Yeah, what a fight we've got here. 1 minute to go, round 4. You're with Joel and Ender watching Chris Billam-Smith versus Mateusz Masternak. If you're joining us for the first time, hit the subscribe button and we'll take you through this one. Round 4 of 12 for the WBO Cruiserweight title. And these guys are really fighting for it. Two big shots there by Masternak again.
Yeah, 2 big overhand sledges from Masternak. I'd say overhead, but you can't reach that far.
Billam-Smith's eye is cut. His left eye's cut.
So Billam-Smith's cut mouth and now he's a cut eye.
Yeah. Sam's already jumped in with his prediction. Oh, big overhand as well. Masternak's really connecting. Like Ender was saying earlier, you've got to use your hands rather than your face as a guard. Oh, there's some big shots going in here. For me, this is another Masternak round.
It is. Incredible. After CBS did win the first round, every round since has been Masternak.
Yeah, Sam has given it to Masternak as well. So he's got it 2-2. But for me and Ender, it's 3-1 Masternak.
And something tells me Chris is going to be 3-1 as well. Because even Sam has given that round to Masternak. How he didn't give the last round to Masternak, I don't know. But
yeah. Round 4 from Masternak there. And I have to say, the shots, the accuracy, as well as...
I just can't get over how exciting this fight is. You know, Chris Billam-Smith...
Well, you think we've gone from Billam-Smith to Coley, though, haven't we? We've gone from Billam-Smith to Coley, which was a hug fest, to...
But in fairness, it was a Coley that was spoiling all that fight.
Yeah.
And I think this proves it.
But now you've got a guy in front of you who wants what you've got.
But do you remember when we saw Chris Billam-Smith 3 years ago when we started the channel fighting in Brighton? Oh, and there's some wonderful...
Bloody hell. There is some proper shots going in here, people, I'll tell you.
This is a proper scrap. My dad now would love this.
Viewers' verdict scorecard. Billam-Smith 37, Masternak 39. So they've got it exactly the same.
Have it. First round. Chris, I presume you gave round 4 to Masternak.
Chris has put Chris getting stopped if he doesn't buck her up. 100%, mate.
I mean, you can't defend with your face for the whole fight. I mean, Masternak's taking the center of the ring as well. You know, he's very much in control here.
The eye of Billam-Smith is definitely looking a bit more open now. I'm gonna upset British fans if Chris gets stopped.
Are you not British, Chris? I suppose his
Oh, good right hand there by Masternak again there, Ender.
Chris's name does sound German, his surname.
This is a fantastic
Chris,
fight.
What is your nationality? Because I did think you were British.
Some good shots there landed by Masternak again. A jab straight down the pipe again.
Chris, I'm with you there. I have controversial opinions about it.
I'm British, but controversial opinion on our world champions. Fair dues, mate. At the end of the day, you've got an opinion wherever
you can be objective and not just be like Rule Britannia, you know, all our fighters are brilliant.
No. I think me and Ender over time have definitely we've kind of worn differently over stuff, and it's kind of like, but that's one thing we've agreed on.
Shahib is in, Chris gets knocked out.
Yeah.
I can see that happening. Funnily enough,
it's not far away. Thank you very much for your comment. As I say, if you're joining us for the first time, hit the subscribe button, and we'll keep you up to date with what's going on.
And
some
again,
great stuff coming up as well.
Flurry of punches.
Great stuff in the next
and
2 weeks.
Jab.
To be perfectly honest, some great stuff. Chris is now hanging on a bit here. Masternak caught an uppercut in a clinch there. He's making all these shots count.
Absolutely. I'm very impressed by Masternak. Oh, that was a cracking right hand. And he does it again.
Billam-Smith is taking these shots, but how much longer for?
But like, seriously, why are you defending with your face?
Another one to the chin there.
Jesus.
SWS is already in. He's gone 3-2 Masternak. Well, we can tell you that we're going 4-1 Masternak. That's how this fight's going.
It's a bloody brilliant fight. It's really good. If you can watch this fight, turn it on, because it's really like, okay, it's
best
not
thing to do is turn the fight on, turn the volume off.
Oh yeah, because everyone knows Sky's commentary is rubbish anyway. Because even when I'm not doing watch-alongs, I can't listen to that crap.
Move your head, Chris. 100%.
Put your gloves up would be more important.
Chris is tired already. Still a long way to go. Masternak just seems to be getting in his stride. This is the incredible thing.
I mean, you know, those successful shots are giving him, you know, momentum and giving him the extra G up.
There's the Vaseline. They're really coating that cut now. Wow. Masternak comes straight back out again, flicking the jab out. He's full of confidence now. The movement.
Sure, why wouldn't you be? Like, I mean, you've won, 4 on the bounce.
You're just making effective.
I mean, look, even the way he jabs, he scores. And Chris Billam-Smith's jabs are very mediocre. You know, they're very...
Chris is very
footed
out of the two.
He really is, but he did get through with one of the jabs, to be fair to him. But, I mean, Masternak is landing nearly every jab.
But he's...
Oh, and Masternak goes to the body and then quickly to the head, because Chris has...
Good body shots there.
I think what would have worked wonderfully there for Masternak would have been an uppercut, because Chris put down his head. And if Masternak had caught with an uppercut...
Work your way up the body almost, don't you? But as I say,
but even with the body language of Chris, he looks tired already.
He does. He's getting frustrated because when Masternak lands, he drops his hands to go, and it's and.
But he is tired. He is worn out from this. You know, this is a high octane fight, and I've never seen Chris fight like this.
Didn't look right there at all. We've got Jamal. Really big shout out to Jamal. I've got this Masternak up 4-1, to be honest. Chris Billam-Smith needs to start moving his head, then letting his hands go a bit. Disappointed with CBS so far, to be honest. Do you know what?
This fight is almost as easy to score as last night's fight.
Yeah.
That we did that. Sorry, not we. I did live. Only joking, Joe. No, I did say we by default.
Oh,
cracking.
Good combination there by Masternak.
Yeah.
Chris Billam-Smith getting the headlock going. He's trying to get a breather, but Masternak.
Absolutely.
To be fair to him, we say he's trying to get a breather. Oh, big left down there as well.
I can see Chris Billam-Smith getting stopped.
He's desperate for a breather. 9. You think
there
he's got 45 seconds to go here, and he's desperate for that breather at the moment.
And just for pig iron, I'm going to go to...
send us in your comments, guys. Go to the bookies, Ender. Go to the bookies.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to 365 and seeing in play. I'd say Masternak is unbackable at the minute.
As I say, sponsored by Falcon Contracting, boxbets.co.uk, the home of boxing betting, and Price Global Solutions. And it's
they don't seem to be offering in play betting, but they've probably closed the book.
Billam-Smith coming back towards big combination by Masternak. Billam-Smith came back at the end there, but for me, I'm not going to lie, I think Masternak again. He's fighting like he's the champion defending here.
Yeah.
That's how it's coming across, and it's not happening. Not happening at all. Jamal's jumped in. Definitely agree, bro. Yeah, thank you very much, mate. SWS Boxing 4-2 to Masternak for Sam, and that must be killing him.
Sam, there's only one round that he gave to Chris that we didn't.
Chris needs to use his jab. I think he needs to use his guard. I think that's the problem. But then, to be fair, these shots are so heavy that Masternak's getting through it. There's us, round 6, Masternak.
Yeah, Chris Billam-Smith's now 11-10, Masternak 6-4 on.
Oh, look, we're straight in again, Ender. Round 7. This definitely not a minute between these. Bleeding heck. Chris looks shattered. Billam-Smith is Billam-Smith. Masternak's dancing around on his toes. Chris needs to make something happen here. We've got the viewers' verdict scorecard. Billam-Smith 55, Masternak 59. The gap increases.
It's basically what everyone has said. I mean, sure, you can't score
it. Drifting, isn't it?
Unless you're
drifting, no Ender. Chris 5-1 Masternak. So yeah, he's with us.
Actually, for anyone with a Bet365 account, you can watch the fight on Bet365. But obviously, stay with me and Joel for the comms.
Yeah, as I say, Billam-Smith there is trying to get himself back in.
I'm trying to
big 1-2 there by Masternak. He's landing that right hand every time. Jamal, just quickly, I think CBS's team were counting on Masternak getting knackered by now. Yeah, it's definitely Chris Billam-Smith who looks done for, to be honest, 5-1 Masternak, in my opinion. I think there's a few of us on that one, mate.
Yeah, I mean, Masternak is now 4-9. That's 2-1 on almost. So you have to put on €2 to win €1, you know?
Yeah.
Or, sorry, £2 to win £1. I forgot about the British people, sorry.
Cole Masternak is chasing down Billam-Smith now. As
he senses blood. He senses defeat. Because look, Billam-Smith looks absolutely wrecked. And I don't blame him for taking all that punishment. I
think at the same time, though, in the back of your mind, we've seen weird decisions. Masternak's going to think, I ain't letting this go to the cards. Even if it looks one-sided, there's been some awful decisions.
Yeah, but so I mean, we're only in the first round of the second half of the fight. I mean, there's a full, 5 rounds and 44 seconds to go.
Yeah. God, some good shots here. God, good left hand there by Masternak. Billam-Smith in the clinch there, trying to get an uppercut in. He's trying to do the work in there. Got some good shots in the clinch there, to be fair. But Masternak still making this a really hard fight for Billam-Smith. Chris needs to turn this dramatically. Working to the body there. 2 good shots to the body by CBS.
In fairness to
good shots to the body. It's been a better round for Billam-Smith. Oh, some good shots there.
I still give it to Masternak.
Sorry?
I still give that round to Masternak.
He had the harder shots, but towards the end of the round, Billam-Smith got the momentum, but it's too late.
Like, you can't just win a fight on a few punches at the end. No, that's
no. We're not all Derek Chisora, but
it's 6-1.
SWS boxing.
Like even Sam went Masternak for that round.
He must be hating this. Jamal, I think Masternak is going to take him out before this night is out. CBS looks spent 6-1.
What? This Bet365 is obviously a little bit ahead.
So what was that? Round 7?
Yep. Now, watch this. Because I know what happens here.
Do I put this on the screen quickly? What?
Masternak retired.
Masternak has actually retired from the fight.
Now, I don't know if the doctor was in, obviously, because we can't hear what they're saying. But because Bet365 are ahead.
Surely, with anything like that, that must have been his sight, if anything.
I don't know, but we'll find out. I'm going to put in my earpiece and we'll find out what the reason was.
Well, we've got it here, Ender. We've got it here. CBS won because of broken ribs.
Well, fair play. That's a legitimate way to win.
Bloody hell. I'm not going to lie. Billam-Smith got off the hook there.
Right. So who had Billam-Smith 6-9? Was that you, Joel? Or are you 9-12?
I went 9-12 for Billam-Smith.
Oh, unlucky.
But all I will say is he's got off the hook there, hasn't he?
He has, but at the end of the day, his power broke his ribs.
Yeah, he's won. But for me, that's incredible. That was full hats off to Masternak because he completely, he changed my opinion. Totally changed my opinion. Chris there has summed it up for me, papering over the cracks.
Can I just say, there's one guy that we're thinking of now. He won't get away that easy with him, and he will absolutely destroy him if his defense is like that.
Let's do the comments before we get into that because we know where we're heading. Me and Ender have been talking about it prior to this one.
Yeah.
And it's been on his lips anyway, isn't it? Jamal, what just happened there? It's over.
Broke his ribs. But I mean, if Billam-Smith broke his ribs, then it's a genuine win.
Yeah, look, he's had a touch there, has CBS, and he's been poor tonight for me. Jamal has put Vidal Riley. Do you know what? I reckon he goes down that road before. I think he goes to that fight first. But for me, I think Vidal would cause him a lot of problems.
No, I think the big money fight against Jay Opataya is next.
No, but I think that would be the route he'd prefer to go down is Vidal Riley. Sam got lucky there, 100%, mate. Well, we say he got lucky, but he's broken the guy's ribs, so he's obviously done something right.
No, but I do appreciate what Sam,
But in regards to when you look at how the fight was going, Masternak was landing some beast of a shots.
But you know what they say? It's like people said about, Warrington was ahead on the cards. Yeah, but Lee Wood
he got stopped
out.
Yeah, that's it.
Like, in fairness to Chris Billam-Smith, he obviously broke his ribs. I mean, it's a legitimate target of the body. So, ergo, if it's a winning move, it's a winning move. But Masternak was old, and that's why I favoured Billam-Smith. Had it been the Masternak that fought
the war, isn't it? If he's fought like this, if we look back quickly, if he's fought like this over 52 fights, the wear and tear is going to be there. So, hats off to Chris Billam-Smith at the end of the day. He remains the WBO Cruiserweight title champion, sorry. And do you know what? If I'm going to say it, Ender, if he goes in the ring against Jai Opataya like that, it's game over.
Oh, absolutely.
It's game over.
He won't get to round 7. That's a fact.
I think if you went in the ring against Breedis with that sort of attitude,
oh, absolutely not.
Well,
he wouldn't survive.
Because for me, Breedis and Opataya are the two guys in that division at the moment.
Mm.
They are the two.
No, but I do think that
Vidal does him, but Opataya would destroy him on that performance. I know he busted his ribs, but if this went the distance, he'd have lost the fight for sure. All we can say is he got the job done. Yeah, 100%, Jamal. 100%, mate. You can't grumble at that. Ty, blimey, Ty. I haven't seen you in a while.
Hey, long time no happen.
Missed it all. What's happened?
You need to watch this fight back. I'm sure it's going to be on the Sky Sports YouTube page, Sky Sports Boxing YouTube page very shortly. It was a cracking fight, literally and figuratively, because in the end, Masternak, his ribs got cracked, obviously by Chris Billam-Smith. Nobody else was in there cracking his ribs.
But in the build-up to that, Masternak, I have to say, incredible performance. The shots he landed, and do you know what? Some of those shots were highlight reels. They were big shots. And yeah, he did all he could do, and it still wasn't enough. So Chris Billam-Smith, as I say, still the WBO Cruiserweight champion. Chris Billam-Smith moves to 20 fights, 19 wins, 13 knockouts. So, do you know what? I'll say congratulations to both guys, because Masternak comes out of that with credit, major credit in my eyes. And Billam-Smith, although he's won, he's got a lot of work to do. He's got to sort out that defence. Like Ender said, you can't use your head as your guard because it's dangerous. It's a dangerous game to play. Jamal, I must say, I love you and Ender doing this show together. Love Joel, but Ender is a funny guy. There you go.
Fuck you, Joel. I'm the funny one. See, you're the pretty one, and I'm the funny one.
Someone's been paid. Someone's been paid.
Pretty one, funny one. Pretty one, funny one.
Ty, I'll definitely give it a job. Great stuff,
he corrects himself in the next one.
Give it a watch.
Yeah, it'll be on Sky Sports Boxing at some point. Now,
probably
I didn't
tomorrow.
know this, but Bet365 had the fight live on their site for anyone that I think put a bet on the fight.
Yeah, who's subscribed or yeah. But yeah, Ender.
Wow, that's all I can say.
We have it.
Wow,
there we have it.
But there's a big health warning for Chris Billam-Smith. If you do it against Jai Opataya, you will die. So don't.
Well, he'll lose. It's going to be one of those. So,
but in fairness, it was a fun fight, and I really enjoyed it. And I'm delighted Chris Billam-Smith won because I can eat tomorrow and not shitty out little food.
But there we have it, people. We've got some great stuff coming up on the channel over the next couple of weeks, to be fair. In the build-up to Christmas, there's some big stuff coming up. So stick with the channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. Thank you very much for everyone in the comments.
The big fights in Riyadh and on Boxing Day, the big fight in Japan, where there could be a new pound-for-pound king.
Yeah, there's some cracking stuff coming up. Me and Ender will cover it with the predictions. We'll get the watch-longs where we can get them. And as I say,
because the Christmas time is busy as well, so we mightn't always be available when it's on. But we'll definitely cover Riyadh, and we'll definitely cover
we're gonna have a special for Riyadh, because it's pretty much a full
but we're not covering the shit fights. I'm telling you that, Joel. You can do that on your own.
That'll be me on my own then. But yeah. As I say, leave us a comment. Thank you very much to everyone in the comments as well. Ender, as always, my Irish wolfhound. Thank you very much for joining us. And
the puppy.
As I say, thank you very much, everyone. and we will see you soon. Until then.
And congratulations, Chris Billam-Smith.
Yeah, go on then. Have some of this.
Break his ribs.